group, man. It's like a brotherhood that's so real.
Exceptional humans.
Truly, truly. And people don't understand these guys are the best fucking problem solvers on the planet. They're doctors, they're lawyers, they're fucking smart. And so, I don't know, I've just been embedded, and I think once you're in with these guys, you know, you don't take it for granted. It's like I've made calls to a buddy of mine that one of the most decorated SEALs alive, and he trained me for loan, Ray Mendoza. He just came out with Warfare, that movie. That's his best friend, his story, and unbelievable guy. But I'll call Ray, and Ray was doing second unit on Terminalist Dark Wolf. He's like a brother to me, and no joke, you're like, hey man, I need a favor. And he's like, he'll fucking bury someone for you, man. This guy, like, yeah, what do you need? What is it? And it's like, it's just that whole brotherhood that it's like unquestionably, undeniably loyal.
Yeah.
And like Marcus, like, I mean, we're chatting a lot lately just because I'm shooting in Huntsville in a couple weeks and he's not far, but like my sister, I took some time off to help my sister because she was using drugs, and I just needed somewhere to fucking go. I can't be in Austin. I tried LA. She's still using. She's still relapsing. Fucking Marcus. Call Marcus. I'm like, this is what's going on. He's like, bring her here. Bring her to the ranch. There's no fucking fentanyl. There's no heroin. There's no meth on this fucking ranch, man. Bring her here. And so she's not using at the ranch. So we went to the ranch. In 10 days, I know she's going to be fucking clean. Because there's just, all we're doing is drive around looking for hogs. Yeah. Or like hanging out, fishing, whatever it is. But he's just a beautiful guy, man. And where he is now is just, he's lighter on his feet. It's so beautiful to see. He was hurting on loan. Going through a lot of fucking surgery still, all this stuff. So they're just so loyal and just great guys.
Yeah, very, very exceptional people.
Your season, your shot. The NFL season is rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Every game is another chance to cash in. Don't just watch the action, win with it. DraftKings Sportsbook delivers the unmatched intensity of the NFL right to your fingertips. From the first touchdown scored to any-time TD props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season is heating up. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code Rogan. That's code Rogan to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Have you been paying attention to what they're doing in Texas for veterans?
Yes.
This Ibogaine initiative? Yeah.
Awesome.
Huge.
Awesome.
It's so remarkable how effective it is.
Yeah.
And how many people it's completely saved their life and changed their life.
Yeah.
You know? And I was just thinking about that for your sister. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, she's clean 10 years now, just under 10.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thanks. She's a nurse now.
Oh, wow.
Which is incredible.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really kind of like that's where that nonprofit comes from. I just started it, called Howler's Ridge, and I didn't even know, like, when she got clean, like, there's some fucking crazy stories I can tell you. But she got clean and she hit me up, and she was at a sober escape with all the girls she got clean with. And I'm like, what is that? And it's basically a reunion with all the people that you went through your sober living or whatnot. The last place she got clean was, she was supposed to be there 90 days. She's there 9 months. Yeah, that's what I said. So she was at this sober escape. And so Howler's Ridge is basically a place, I think we all know an addict if we're not ourselves. And we're going to help vets as well. But it's the sober side of addiction. So it's a place, anytime you're using, at least through my experience watching my sister die a couple times, get Narcaned a couple times. I mean, I've seen her detox on my fucking kitchen floor, which is the worst fucking sight of anybody, to watch someone in so much pain. This spot is for her, you know, where it all started. This is, I think, anytime you're using, right, we're all habitual humans. You work out 6-7 times a week. You need that for your brain. So do I. And once you get in that habit, I change. If I don't work out in 3-4 days, I'm a fucking asshole. And I get depressed.
Yeah.
Like I get
anxious.
Yeah, very.
Yep. Me too.
And I beat the shit out of myself.
Right, mentally, yeah. You feel terrible.
Yeah. So we all create this environment, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
And I think with my sis, I just didn't have anywhere to take her. And I needed to pull her out, because there was a time she relapsed like 4 or 5 times in LA, and I was just finishing True Detective when I got her. And I mean, there's stories, but like, it's pretty fucked up, that whole system, because you have someone that's dying, right? It's someone you raised, or your brother, fucking best friend, whatever. And I bring her to this, well, first she had to detox, which is an incredible story. My mom calls me, and she's like, she's been using for this long, and I go full hero mode. I didn't even know what fentanyl was.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. This is right after True Detective. I really wasn't exposed to it. I knew heroin, of course.
So what is this, like 12, 13 years ago? How
Yeah, right in there. Whenever the end of...
You didn't know what fentanyl was?
No.
Wow.
I knew like, with the SEALs, they had fentanyl patches for the pain. And then, of course, like, but that's really all I fucking, if that. Like, obviously, I educated myself on it after, and it's 20 to 25 times worse than heroin. It's a deathbed drug, puts you to sleep. And so I got this call, and I'm like, I'll get her sober in 2 weeks, bring her down, like hero mode. And she comes, and I had no idea what was going on. She had used right before she flew, and so she was in withdrawal. Oh God is fucking right, man. And your muscle contractions are so bad that I had this little 1-bedroom apartment in Marina Del Rey, 15, like literally a hallway from here, about this long actually, and it's late, and she's just pacing because she can't sit still because the muscle contractions are so bad. And I'm like, Shells, just go to bed, take my bed, and just try and sleep. She's like, no. You don't understand. I have to move. And so she tried sleeping, laying down. Muscle contractions are so bad, she fell off the bed. And I'm like, okay, let's go for a walk. Like, the beauty of our relationship, and what I think was a huge factor in getting her clean, was the transparency. Like, you gotta fucking be real with me. Tell me when you use, tell me how often, like everything. She did, which is so tough to hear. And so we ended up walking down Abbot Kinney at 3 a.m, and no one's obviously out there. And we just did this crazy walk and talk, and I'll never forget it. And it's just heartbreaking. And I get her, and I call, I don't even know if she needs to detox. So I call the hospital in Marina Del Rey, and they're like, no, we don't take anybody that's using right now. They have to be detoxed, and we may be able to help them after. So like, okay, what the fuck is, okay, we got a detox. And So I call this place, and they're like an hour away. And she's like, I have a bed for her, and bring her at 6 a.m. I mean, I got this little Wrangler, a 2-door Wrangler, and she's in the back seat, my mom in the front, and she's like almost kicking the fucking glass out because the muscle contractions of my Jeep. And I was like, holy, like such a wake-up call that I had no idea it was this bad. So reality's kind of setting in. And she kept asking for methadone. I want methadone. Because she had detoxed before on methadone. And so I go to this fucking house. And I knock on the door, and she's in the back seat. She's got her little backpack. And it's this fucking woman, like, butchy, like, presence. She opens the door. She's like, just a matter of fact, where's your sis? And I'm like, oh, she's grabbing her bag. She's like, well, bring her here. I'm like, okay. Shells, let's go. She comes, and Shells is like, doesn't say hi, nothing. She's like, I need methadone. And she goes, well, when did you use blah, 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 and all this? And she tells her, she's like, oh, you haven't even bottomed out yet. We don't treat drugs with drugs here, honey. You're gonna have some Gatorade and some topical muscle relaxer, and you're gonna sweat this out. And it's funny now, but Shelby goes to her knees, and she's like, I need methadone. She goes, no, what did I just say? And she's like, you're getting Gatorade, muscle relaxer, and you're gonna watch some movies. And you can smoke, no phone. She was incredible. 4.5 days later, she called me. She's like, your sister's good. Bring her to a sober living just by Venice High. And it's 30,000. Like, when someone's fucking almost ready to go, I'll do anything, right? And they know this. And so it's 30,000 for the month. And it's sober living. You'll have one session, which isn't enough, because she has some trauma. And with a psych. And I was like,
one in 30 days?
One every week.
Oh.
And I was like, we need a lot more than one a week. And so and my sis was a runner. And so you sign this fucking contract, and it's like, if she runs, if she leaves, if she does this, and that, she's out. We kick her out, and we keep your money. 2 hours in, gone. I get a call. Yeah. I get a call from this LA number, and I'm like, no fucking way. Okay, there's 30 grand gone. I'm gonna find another one. She went to another one, a little better, cool. Yeah, I got twice a week. 2 days later, she runs again. So I'm down 65K in 3 days. And I'm like bleeding cash. And then I figure out like another spot. She stayed like 30 days, relapsed. And then, she kept relapsing, and then multiple times. Narcan up in Calabasas, there's a place, and she left. And this one girl, she had night terrors, and so I would walk around, Joe, with this fucking Ziploc bag of pills, of like antidepressants for her night terrors, sleeping pills, all these things to just take away this trauma for whatever beat it would be within her, right? And there's an amazing doc up there, and South African guy that deals with women, addicts, and trauma. And she was there for a while, and that was really great. And she got a hold of these sleeping pills, and they're supposed to give you one every night. And the girl put the bottle up on the little half door. You know those doors, swinging doors? Yeah. And so she grabbed the bottle. And she was, as a lot of these sober livings are, they're pretty incestuous. And the guys sleep with the girls, vice versa, obviously. And she was dating a kid named Mike there. And so she went to that part of the house and said goodbye to Mike. And to this kid's credit, he was like, that's a little weird. You didn't say goodnight, you just said goodbye. And so she goes up, hammers 60-something sleeping pills.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And he goes and tells, he's like, hey, this ain't right. You got to go check on her. So long story short, call the ambulance, and the medic, to his credit, is like, go grab the fucking bottle. and grabs a bottle and shows this medic, and he's like, we're pumping her stomach right now in the ambulance, and what saved her life was their time release. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, wild. So I got this call and I lost my mind for giving her the bottle. But yeah, at that point she kind of just fucking ran again, went to a drug house. She hates using needles, so someone would shoot her up. Yeah, so as you know, if you're fucking sober 92 days, whatever it was, if you use what you were using before, you're fucking gone.
It's your tolerance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they it's a fucking movie. They dropped her off at the stoop of this hospital, and she got Narcan. I didn't know any of this part. I wasn't privy to this yet. I'm just driving around looking for her. And anyway, she's, just to go back to that environment, I'm like, I'm out of money. I gotta send you back home to Vancouver. And she's like, you put me to Vancouver, I'm gonna die. And I'm like, well, it ain't working well here either. And she was at a psych ward on 34th and Lamar. That was a fucked up story, but for like 10 days. But anyway, she went to this place called the Westie House in New Westminster, just outside Vancouver. And so it was a woman's only. She was there. She ran there, and I got her back in, and she got clean. And hasn't looked back since.
She ran again.
I know, man.
Vancouver. Boy, those phone calls must be rough.
Oh, I didn't even know what Al-Anon was. And I was at 360 Bridge. There's a church just across 360 Bridge. And I was at this Al-Anon. And I'm waiting. Shell's has been gone. So I'm waiting for the call of like, okay, she's finally overdosed and gone. And so I'm a mess. And I'm in Al-Anon, just waiting for this call. And I'm judging everybody in this fucking Al-Anon. Like, there's this woman across from me. She's like, yeah, my husband, he used, and yeah, I got Christmas with him. And I'm like, fuck, that's easy day. I'm like, you don't even know what the fuck I'm dealing with over here, you know? And then you hear another story and you're like, that's bullshit. You guys are pussies. All in my head. And so I just listen. It does help, or help me a lot. And I come out and this one guy, he's like, hey, you're heavy. You want to talk or anything? He didn't say a word in there. And I'm like, right when he said that, my sis called and she was downtown Vancouver. And she had just used and got scared straight. Some guy had followed her and sexually abused a friend of hers in front of her. And she's like, I can't do this no more. So she was scared straight. And
So that's what got her sober?
She was downtown Vancouver, called me, and she's like, can you get me back in Westie House? And I call, Susan was her name, and call her back, and I'm throwing everything. I'm like, I will fucking support you guys. Can you give us a bed? Can you get her one more time? I know she's not allowed back and all this. And she goes, I'll call you back. And she got her a bed, and she's there 9 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was it that finally kept her sober? Did she
That's
say?
a fucking good question.
Jamie, can you tell Jeff to bring in the coffee?
That's a good question. I know at times it was like we have nieces and nephews and she wanted to get clean for them, but that didn't last. I think it was that moment of getting scared straight, like you just can't keep doing this. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's so subjective, right?
Yeah.
We all know somebody that's like, I stopped drinking yesterday, done.
Yeah.
Like my buddy over there, you just met. It's just like, he went for a few weeks and he hasn't had booze since. And it's like, sometimes it just clicks and they're like, fuck this life, I don't want it anymore. And some just can't break that habit. But yeah,
it varies so much.
Oh my God. But yeah, she's a lot like me too. Super. I'll steal some. Yeah.